What's up, Hockey Think Tankers? Welcome to another Short Shifts episode of the Hockey Think Tank. We got a special guest on today. We've got Greg Kania from HomeArcadeGames.com. And let me tell you, I've got one of these signature GMBM, GMT, Ice Super Chexx Bubble Hockey games that we all grew up with in every rink. And I reached out to the company after seeing that they could do custom games. Talk to them about getting one in my facility, and we almost have fist fights every day. No, just kidding. But it's very intense in the lobby. We got dads playing. We got players playing, NHL, college, all the way down to kids. Absolutely love my custom GMBM Super Chexx Bubble Hockey game. So we thought it'd be really fun to bring on Greg here to talk about his role at the company, talk about all the different ways you can get a Super Chexx, whether that's in your home, at your business, at your rink, just another fun way to enhance the hockey experience. So Greg, how you doing today, man?
I'm great, Jeff. And thank you very much for the intro. That was pretty awesome.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So why don't you give us a quick little history about the Super Chexx game and you know, how people can get them, your role at the company, all those types of things. Give us some background.
Absolutely. Super Chexx, 44 years we've been manufacturing Super Chexx. The game is iconic. It is authentic. It is the #1 dome hockey game in the world. We sell internationally, domestically. For a game that's 44 years, we still sell over 3,000 units a year to homes, businesses, universities, you name it, skating rinks. So it is, Jeff, it's pretty exciting. We deal with fun every day of the week. And to be aligned with Super Chexx, the amount of excitement, the memories that the game has created over the years has been outstanding. I've heard all the stories of I take the majority of the phone calls here, and when people call up, have wanted a Super Chexx of their own in their house for 20 plus years, couldn't afford it when they were just starting off. And now that, whatever, they're in their 30s, 40s, 50s. Now we even have clientele that buy them for their grandkids when they come over. As I said, we're dealing with fun, excitement. It's a pretty awesome business that we deal with day in and day out.
I mean, it just reminds me of my childhood. Didn't you have one of these in your house growing up? Am I wrong?
I am a little bit older than you. I played them at the actual rinks back in the day. When you saw them in pretty much every skating rink, any bar, tavern, that's where you predominantly saw these games. And now today, where you primarily see them are in people's homes. At a business. And as I said, our customizing capabilities and we did the one for you. You could do a lot graphically, custom ice surfaces, custom players. You can get pretty creative and make this game look pretty awesome.
So cool. Toph, you had one, right? Growing up?
I had, yeah. So Greg, I'm 41 and I want to say my dad got one of these for our house 30 years ago, let's call it 30 to 35 years ago. And I probably played over 1,000 games of bubble hockey in, whether it was with my dad, whether it was with my teammates, whether it was with my brothers or sister or friends, like just in the neighborhood. And, our show, Greg, is all about developing a love for the game. Like that's like one of the biggest goals that we have with people listening is to provide perspective that can help anybody love the game a little bit more. And I can tell you without any hesitation that having a bubble hockey in my house, helped me to love the game more and lit my competitive spirit too, because there were certainly days where I was crying after I lost or, I was punching a wall or, anything like that. So I do I have such fond memories of bubble hockey, and it's one of those things that really brings me back to my childhood right now. It's really cool.
It's an awesome story. And the times that I hear that particular story, it mirrors And it brings up a lot of memories. And as I said, the conversations I hear from people, and it's a family friendly, fun game. Mom and dad can play against son and daughter. You get friends, 4 people at a time playing, 2 people at a time. But, again, creating fun. And, when we hit COVID, people started to redo the basements and the man caves. And the first game that they put in these spaces was Super Chexx. It's iconic. It has such a great following. So yeah, I love your story. I love it.
Well, anybody who's watching this, a clip, whether it's on social media or if you're watching the YouTube here in the back behind you here, Greg, it looks like you got a Maple Leafs versus who? Who you got in that game behind you?
That is Toronto versus the Buffalo Sabres. And that version was done for Rick Jeanneret here, the famous announcer for the Buffalo Sabres. And we did a special edition based on his favorite matchup was Buffalo against Toronto Maple Leafs. So it actually, it's a very popular version for us. And Rick Jeanneret he has all the voiceover, the famous sayings that he had over the years. His sound, his voice is based in every single Super Chexx that we sell, no matter if it's a special edition or a custom game. It's his Rick's voiceover.
Well, so I got to tell you, that's so cool to hear because I love cranking the volume all the way up on my Super Chexx. It's in the lobby, and the gym that I put it in is my headquarters here in St. Louis. It's a big gym. It's almost 10,000 square feet. And over the music, I got like 8 speakers, subwoofers. I got the whole thing going on. And if I turn that Super Chexx all the way up, I can hear the national anthem when the boys start playing a game. I hear the announcer. I hear it all. Dude, I mean, your game you had, your house growing up was awesome. Mine is yours on steroids. All right. I got to pick out.
Well, we're 30 years later. So
yeah, you hope so. But like, I got to pick out the jerseys, each team's jerseys. I put my company's logo on the jerseys. I got to pick out, what's going to be on the ice surface, what the boards are going to look like. Like I got to pick out everything about it. And honestly, it's so cool to have all of my company, my branding and the jerseys. But honestly, my favorite part of the game is when you start a game and you hit start to get the puck drop. Before the puck drop, you can decide which national anthem you want to play. And it plays the American national anthem. And every time I let it go all the way through. And there's actually, and I don't know if you had this on yours growing up, Toph, but there's like a real Jumbotron with like, it's not like stick figure animatronics. It is like a real Jumbotron with my logo on it, real visuals. I mean, it's just, the game has come so far, but it's still the same one we all grew up with. It's still that nostalgic feeling. It's so much fun. And, I can't say enough how much I absolutely love it. But for all the people listening here, Greg, what are some differences in the newest version that you guys are putting out versus some of the older games? Yeah,
you know what, Jeff? I'm going to hire you to sell for us. You hit on all the great points. I mean, the main thing is about maybe 8-9 years ago, we updated the version to the Jumbotron, added the animation, added various, I think right now we're up to 12 or 14 anthems, national anthems of different countries. We added shots on goal to it. And redid some internal things, changed a little bit of the design of the gearbox to make it withstand rougher play over the years. So those types of simple changes kind of made the game, and we still preserve the actual look of it. I mean, not the design, the shape of the bubble, the size of the game hasn't changed in 44 years. And you know what, we got a little more creative graphically, able to custom paint the players that are custom are hand painted here by a local artist. So we can throw that into the mix for any customers that want to do custom painted players. But you hit on all the points. Jumbotron was the biggest.
I think that the lighting, the sound of the game, like I can't believe how good the speaker
with the Jumbotron came the LED lighting that shines now. The surface is very bright because of the lights in the Jumbotron.
Yeah, and one thing that I won't lie, I'll out myself here. Even though I own a pretty large online business, I'm technologically embarrassing. I'm technologically illiterate. I'm not great at putting things together. However, when this thing got dropped off, I put it together in like 10 minutes. So that was a huge plus for me. Yeah, Topher's, if anybody's watching this, you can see his face.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh my God, how am I going to?
You didn't even have to say minutes, just the fact that you put it together, it's still working.
Right.
Wow.
So, for me, that was a big plus. But, again, I'm just so excited that I was able to work with you guys and get this done for all of my clients, all the parents. I'll share one last story. I was working with one of our youngest groups. We have, a couple hundred kids in our gym every night during the week, during the hockey season. And I was in there one night and I heard somebody start up the game, and I walk out there and I'm expecting to see 4 to 6 kids around it. It was 6 dads around the Jumbotron, banging on it, yelling at each other. And they looked at me kind of like a deer in headlights, like, oh, sorry, Jeff. And I was like, no, this is why I got this. If you got to sit here and wait for your kids while they're working out, play this freaking game, chirp each other. I couldn't love it more. It was so exciting to see it be used by all different ages.
Jeff, Jeff, I love hearing it. That's exactly why we have this game. It can go anywhere. It creates smiles, fun, excitement, competition. The game can pretty much go anywhere. And I just love hearing the stories from both of you.
Very cool. And before we finish with you here, you guys have other games available as well. Now, to if anybody out there is looking to see what these cost, to see what it costs to customize it, whether it's a business or at home or a gym or a rink, you can go to homearcadegames.com. And I've got a discount code. It's GMBM. It's going to save you money. Okay. You put that in, you're going to save money. But they also have a whole bunch of other games. My next games that I want to put in my lobby are going to be the skee ball or the ice ball, I think it's called. So that's the next one I'm looking at. I'm going to have customized as well.
That's a great one. Jeff, we have a pretty awesome basketball game. Same type of commercial quality as our coin-op division. We have the NBA license. We have about 100 plus collegiate licenses. You can even customize basketball. You can customize an alley roller. We have a football toss game and air hockey as well with the NHL license. The air hockey is probably one of the best looking air hockeys within our industry. So no, please everyone check out homearcadegames.com. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, if you're a rink, you have to have a bubble hockey. Like it's like the return on investment for getting one of these, whether it's a free one or whether it's a paid one. Like, the paid one, it just goes without saying that thing is going to get used all the time. You'll make your money back in no time. But even like the free version of it, like the amount of, well, first of all, like the amount of dads, you talk about the dads doing it. And let's say you have a bar in your rink too, you lose, like, I need a beer. Like it's going to help your restaurant. I'm so mad right now. But also just like from a retention standpoint, like keeping people in your rink, like making a community center type feel, even if it is a private rink, like these are the things that like kids remember. Like when they show up to the rink, these are the things that get them excited and help them, like we said, to fall in love with the game. So I love it. It was a big part of my childhood. And when I say that, I really mean that. It was a huge part of my childhood. I played it every day, developed a relationship with my dad and my friends through this game. And so I just think it's really cool that we get to have you on the podcast here because it did play such an important role in my life and my childhood.
Yeah, well, thank you. No, this is great for us as well. And really, really nice to meet both of you and appreciate it. And spread the word. They make great gifts, great memories, and we're all about fun here. I mean, that's what we do.
Awesome. Well, Greg, we appreciate your time. Again, anybody looking to check out all their games, but specifically bubble hockey as well, you can go to homearcadegames.com and put in that code GMBM. You save money. What's up? We love that. Greg, we can't say thank you enough for taking time out of your day to talk about, one of our childhood mainstays, favorite pieces in my gym too. So thank you so much, man.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thanks, Greg.
Thank you both.